What is up, people? We are back to continue our guide for Beyond Earth. Um, since we have the two first videos up and we also have the first mod review up at this point, I'm going to start I'm going to post these once every 2 or 3 days. I think I'll do Monday, Wednesday, Friday maybe for these. Don't know yet, but it's not going to be like twice a day every day because that's just going to piss people off. But I am going to extend the video length to between 30 and 45 minutes now that I've kind of gotten the quick crap out of the way. I wanted to make sure I got some stuff up immediately for you guys to look at. So we're going to extend our timing a little bit now. So we're back, we're on turn 40, we're going to slap that next turn button and get right back to what we were doing. Our expedition was completed. We preliminary research on a distant technology called organics, so that's good to know. So if we ever do go for organics, we can get it a little easier. Gonna build that plantation. Pretty sure I said it in my last video, but you should always kind of grab the resource tiles before everything else if you can. I haven't figured out if this game has like Civ 5 had where you can see the resources on the map. If you find that out, feel free to leave a comment. I'm sure I'll find it out eventually, but I have yet to. It was...
A 4 billion-year-old world's worth of
That's great. It actually was near the mini-map in the last game. Oh! Ha! I just found it. So they have the hide recommendations, the resource icons. That is beautiful. Oh, that makes me feel so much more at home. Artifact icons, yield icons, hex grid, and trade routes. Alright, so that is a nice thing to have found. Now I can see all my resources. That helps when it comes to selling cities. So we did just get chemistry, and we now have... Obviously, we gotta give the tech web a minute to load here. But we now have the 5 basic techs. So now that I've done that, I'm gonna start specializing a little bit. I want to grab alien biology, which lets me clear my asthma. It gives me a Harmony Affinity, which is what I'm going to focus on, and it also lets me, it lets my workers clear my asthma. So now that we're getting into turn 40, and I mean, for a regular game this would probably be closer to turn 70, 80, 90, we're going to start specializing a lot more, kind of start picking our focus, if you will. I'm going to have my explorer heal up. I'm going to continue waging war on these aliens. Alright. I might actually... we'll see. I was going to say, I might actually bring my explorer back. Yeah, I will. I'm going to bring my explorer back to my outpost. And then bring him over the city should give him another expedition module, and it'll make him heal quicker. We've noticed you've been hunting for salvage and artifacts near our treasury. This needs to stop. No. Sorry, bro, but because of how close we are, I cannot... You're not even near me. Oh, you're the one that's right here. Sorry, bros, but, you are too close for me to please, and you deal with it, bro. Alright, unit needs orders. We're gonna need a military. I can already feel it in my bones. I like how I'm supposed to be playing nice, but I'm demolishing the aliens right now. You know, going for that Harmony Affinity. But I do think I'm gonna have to start preparing for war here, because I just have that feeling. They're gonna be the first ones on my list to take down. Because I like to have a continent to myself, to be honest. We discovered a station that gives 3 food and 1 culture for trade routes. Don't know where it is, but it's probably not nearby. Alright, we killed those aliens. Alright, take out their nest. Gave us 16 energy. And now the aliens shouldn't spawn there as much. I did not get an expedition module for going back. But I'm going to have them heal up. I'm going to have them go back to our capital to grab another expedition module, and then I'm going to send them down to get the expedition done that was down here. Alright. I don't know if they're going to keep attacking me now that the nest is gone. We can always hope not. That is not it for resources. Basalt can be improved with a quarry. I don't know if I can actually get a quarry yet, but we're going to find out. Sorry for that. I'm actually, my health is doing alright, but I know when that city comes up, it's going to blast me with crap, but I'm actually going to get a trade vessel first. I want to start trading with some of these civs to get more. Oh, pick a bonus. Upgrade. And I need to give you orders. Alright. Well, we'll have you move this way. Resource pod discovered. I want it. There is an alien nest around, maybe? No, they're just still pissy because I took out the one that was there. I need to be careful. That is a ranged unit. They're not meant to fight. Move you in, move you back, and shoot you in the dome. I need to be careful how much I fight these aliens off, because the more I fight them, the more aggressive they're going to be back to me. I'm going to construct a quarry here, which I'm assuming will up our production. I do not believe we can get floatstone yet. We need a particular technology to mine that out, I'm pretty sure. Alright, the aliens did leave. So if I can avoid fighting them, they did grab the resource pot though, so that kind of bites. I have no reason to really fight the aliens at this point. They're not like the barbarians from the other Civ games. They're not always aggressive. If you kind of just leave them be, they go and do their own thing, as you can see. Alright, so we got a trade vessel. These are just they're caravans from Civ 5. If you haven't played Civ 5, it lets you, basically it makes you a trade route from land or sea with a Civ or a vessel, a station, and you get stuff for doing it. Like if I were to trade with Magan, which is the city way up here, it would give me 2 energy and 7 science, and it gives them 1 energy and 4 science. So we are going to take that. I originally thought that was a trade vehicle, but it's not, because that's a vessel, that's a ship. You have the ocean ones, which are the trade vessels, and the trade convoys are the land run ones. But I did get that, so we're going to grab a Pharma Lab, because I do want to get that health, because when that turns into a city, my health is going to drop drastically. Oh good, he's happy now because I'm trading with him. I'm okay with that. Whatever gets them off my back till I decide I want to kill them. Hew hew. Alright, my Explorer is done healing. The excavation site might still be there. But first, we're going to head back here because I do need to reload their expedition modules. I am at -7 energy per turn. That needs to change. So I'm going to start running out of money here. And that will be bad.
No village was ever
Open
ruined by trade.
borders. Please.
Certainly.
One thing that is different about this game is that you can trade science per turn. I don't think there's ever been another game where you can do that in the Civ franchise. Maybe there has been. I'm not that old, but...
Because you've earned an affinity.
Alright, we've gotten
and
alien
either
biology,
purity,
we've gotten our first
superiority, or
affinity,
harmony,
so level 1
you can now choose
harmony
an upgrade
means
for
that we
your
can
soldier
upgrade
unit.
our
Once
melee
you choose
units. I already know all this stuff. So before we do that though, why don't we continue what we're doing here. It wants us to build... Why does it want us to build a generator on grassland? That's not usually smart. I'm actually going to go over here first and clear the miasma, just so it's out of the way. Alright, so this is a new feature. As we get going with affinities, we do get to change our units. So for the first point in Harmony, we get to change our soldiers to Marines, which means we get to give them a perk. We can either give them so that they heal 5 health per turn when not embarked, or 15% when attacking. So I'm going to give them the healing one because I like to have them a little more buff. So that's our first Harmony fighter. We did get another Virtue. Minus 40 science penalty from number of cities. That's not really big right now. Plus 1 health for every 6 population in a city. Also probably not that big. 1 energy from basic resource. 5 energy in the capital. 15 production toward wonders. I'm actually going to grab this one because we do need some energy. We do need some more energy, and we do have a lot of basic resources around. As you can see, that dropped our energy loss to -2, which is a nice thing. Where do we want to go from here, boys? We do want to get more harmony-related things. Robotics will let us get Firaxite, but we don't need Firaxite right now. I think we are going to need the alien science at some point. But I actually am going to get alien life forms first because we're going to need the alien preserve a little later for a quest. And I'm pretty sure it's actually not the cultural burden. I don't know where it is. This one wants us to build a Xeno sanctuary building. So let me actually change my science. Let me find the Xeno sanctuary building. Xeno nursery, Xeno plant, Xeno swarm, alien preserve. I have to sneeze. I don't know where Xeno sanctuary is. I'm assuming it's this way. I'm just going off the fact that most of the Harmony stuff is over here. Xeno Cavalry. Xeno Nursery. I don't know. Holosuit Neurolab. Biofactory. I don't know. I guess we'll just go with what we're doing right now. Yes, I already know about expeditions. You don't need to keep reminding me. We have our expedition module back, so we can go finish this expedition that was down here. Now that the alien nest is gone. I do not have interest waging war on anybody. Sorry. Now is not the time nor the place. Alright. Looks like our city finished, and our health didn't drop too drastically from it. So, Le Coyer. I'm gonna put up a thorium reactor. Actually, we're at +3 now, because our city finished. I don't think it's really going to change my decision too much. Actually, no, I'm going to do a trade vessel because that can give us gold as well as another resource. And then here, I immediately want to get... I do want to get an ultrasonic fence, but that 37 turns, though. Production to +1 production from internal city or station trade routes. Allows trade routes to be established from this city. I think I'm going to grab the recycler. The production will greatly help how fast we can build buildings. Alright, we're going to clear this miasma. Oh, okay. We don't want to clear it. I don't want to fail a quest. Sorry. We will hold off on that then. Alright, the worker has finished the road. So now I'm going to have them start building on the resources here. I don't think I can harvest Xenomass yet. Maybe I can. We'll find out. We'll settle what lands we please. He's getting mad because I settled that close to him, but I really didn't have much of a choice in the matter. There was a station down here. I have no idea what happened to it. Did they take it? That would be a little disturbing. Well, we're going to get this expedition done. Or maybe stations just die off. I think that might have been it. We need alien sciences to construct a xenomass well. Alright. So we can't do anything with that yet, but we do want to get this place kind of growing, so we're going to build a farm over here, I think. And then this place really wants me to build generators. But I don't know why. But we do have a lot of food. You know, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3. So I guess generators aren't a terrible idea. I'm assuming, like in Civ 5, you probably want to focus your cities a little more, but where we're just starting out, we're not going to worry about advanced stuff like that. We have been condemned. I'm assuming that amounts to denouncing from Civ 5. So basically, they've told every other Civ that they don't like us. They are making a public enemy of us. Which, I guess I understand. I would be kind of pissy if someone settled near me and stole my stuff. But, survival of the fittest, bro. Either way, I should probably get ready, because I feel like war is coming in all its glory and all
No
its
village
horror.
was ever
Declaration of
ruled by
friendship,
kings.
yes. Why don't we show the world we're positive people, too? The nice thing about taking that coastal perk at the beginning is that when you do trade vessels, you already can see the whole coast. Because when you use the ocean trade vessels, you have to be able to see the entire coast in order to trade with another coastal city, and since you can use that to find all the coasts, that's basically free access. But anyway, we're going to keep going this way. I might expand down here at some point. We did get we got our population raised by 1. Okay. So what we're going to do, I'm going to send them back to get another expedition module, and then I'm going to have them go out down here. These guys I'm actually going to send back up here to be ready in case a war breaks out. I just realized these guys are standing in miasma, so they're not going to be healing very much. Alright, we got a land trade vessel. Oh, I don't know why I built... I don't think I meant to do that. Wow, that goes right around, doesn't it? I didn't actually mean to build a trade vessel. I wanted to build a trade convoy, which is the land version. But I don't really want to get rid of it either, so we're going to hold on to it for now. Maybe an ocean city will pop up here soon. We have to make a quest decision. The stewards at our Cyto nursery are reporting a monumental discovery. Through the study of hybridization of the indigenous fauna, we've managed to create a bioorganic mesh which mimics the cellular division. Integrating the mesh into our production would speed things along tremendously. It unfortunately takes a rather long time to create, so there's only so much to go around. We'll have to decide how to best distribute it. So we get +5 production to units, or +1 production from our Cyto nurseries. I'm going to take the production bonus, because that'll be nice overall. So we did finish the trade vessel we don't need. We do need health, but I have done pretty much all I can here. I could build a recycler to get a little more production. I think I'm going to do that, actually. And I might build that laboratory. I do want to get more science pumping out. Meanwhile, I'm thinking about where I should expand to. Alright, what are you doing? Alright, they build a generator. I think they want me to keep building more, so, you know, I guess I'll oblige. Now that you're out of the miasma, I'm going to have you heal up, and... I think the canyon prevents them from traveling through here. So, I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to go up here and build a mine, probably. I'm assuming mines can be built on hills like in Civ 5, since they give production. I should actually talk about the tile improvements to some extent for people who are newer, but I think it's pretty self-explanatory. If there's a resource on it...
We have discovered a...
If there's a resource on it, you build what you need to use that resource. Otherwise, you should probably build whatever that tile is most specialized at. Like, this grassland gives you 2 food. You should probably build a farm on it. I'm building generators just because It's a starting game. When we get to more advanced tactics later on, we're going to talk about city specialization. But for now, let's just go to this quest decision. Earth's pharmaceutical industry was at its peak during the 21st century, while the drugs of that time were severely limited in ability. They did open our mind to the full potential of pharmaceuticals. Now that our pharmacist lab is functional, our technology has finally caught up with that potential. We just have to decide how to best utilize it. Enhanced function or life extension. So we can either get +1 science from pharmacy labs or +1 health from pharmacy labs. Oh, that's a tough one. Because health can really help us out, but so can science. I think I'm just going to take the +1 health, because I can get science from trade routes and trade science, and health, if that goes down too low, it could cause problems. Alright, so we got, what did we just do? Alien life forms, which gave us the alien preserve. Genetic design, alien genetics, alien sciences. We do need this to build the xenomass well. So we're going to grab this. And it also allows us to get another Harmony affiliation point. We're going to build a mine, because usually that's what you do with hills. Looks like my map might still be having some rendering issues, but maybe not. That looks like, maybe that's just how the terrain looks. Unit needs orders. Where you be? Alright, we got our expedition module back, so we're going to send you guys out this way. See if we can find another spot to maybe put an outpost. But for now, I want to actually get some health going. Once we get this mine, this city should start producing a lot quicker.
एक और एक 11 होते हैं.
I will accept open borders. That's not an alien. Polystralian raptor bug. So it looks like they're going for a Harmony sort of thing as well, because they have alien units as their own now, unless they got it from a resource pod or from an expedition. I'm going to send my ranger up to this city, because if Freeland or the guys up there are going to attack me, it's going to be through this outpost. So I want to make sure that's defended. Alright. We're making decent money. I want to get an alien preserve. That'll help us get more culture. I'm not really specializing here as much as I should be, but this is a basic guide. Alright, so what goes around? If we are to survive on this planet, we must be conscious of our new ecosystem. Luckily, we've learned from our past mistakes and have already installed a consistent recycling policy. The benefits of recycling are already known to us, but what of the recycled goods? Low-quality goods can be produced more quickly, thereby reaching more people. On the other hand, high-quality goods are sturdier and can be used for more demanding work, such as food production in the long run. What would be more beneficial? So we either gain 10% worker speed or +1 food from recyclers. 10% worker speed isn't that huge, so I'm going to take the extra food. You know, they build fairly well on their own. I'm not expanding too rapidly right now, so it's not really that big of a deal. Alright, my Marines are done, so I'm going to send them up here as well. Might have to get ready to go to war here pretty soon. But for now, we'll relax. I'm pretty sure this game has a military advisor, so I can check to see how Freeland's army compares to our own. I have a feeling they'd probably take us downtown right now, but you never know. Alright, grab one more generator. We've really kind of reached peak efficiency right now with Licoyer. I do have to get this float stone, but I don't know if I have the technology to do so yet. We did finish that mine. We're going to come down here and harvest this copper, which will give us a little more production. And then by that point, alien sciences should be done and we can get that xenomass. Alright, what is it? What is it? Okay, our explorer. There are no expeditions around, but we are going to continue quite a few canyons. If I can get a settlement up around here, I can pretty much block off this entire southern part of the continent to the other civs and pretty much rain hell on it. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to get another outpost and do that before they can hop on it. I mean, it does loop around here in the back, and it's also not that hard at all to get the ability to cross the ocean, but our health is only at 0 though, so I don't really want to do that quite yet. So for now I'm going to build a trade vessel. Not a vessel, I'm going to get it right, a convoy. Let's not fadoodle that up again. Alright, our marine is here. I'm going to find the advisor page here, I forget where it actually is. Military overview might have it. No, that's the same as in Civ 5. Can't say I'm aware, but that's fine. I don't really care as much right now. Alright, so we're gonna keep going. We did find a resource pod. So this is a pretty nice area, honestly. I do want to take advantage of it. Quest decision. Alright, I'm not really gonna read the entire thing out as much. Completed ultrasonic fence. So basically what it's saying is we can either gain +1 repel range from our ultrasonic fence, which means it covers our entire city, or our trade convoys will not be attacked by aliens. So I'm going to take the trade convoy, because that basically, unless we go to war, our trade routes are immune to alien activity. We don't really have many aliens around our city at the moment, so that's fine. I have made like 30 goddamn generators, but I'm going to keep doing it. Develop a virtue. Alright, what do we got? Earn 1% of stockpiled energy amount every turn, up to 100 energy. So we can gain up to... what? I don't know. I guess we can just gain extra energy, that's what it's getting at. 20% production towards buildings which have already been built in the capital. Energy in the capital. 15 production toward wonders. Build speed of tile improvements. Explorer units can build 3 additional expeditions. That's pretty massive. I'm going to take this one right now, because I do want to expand. And that'll give us a little more health to work with. Grab this resource pod.
You have finished construction.
We got a satellite, a solar collector. So a solar collector... Alright. One thing at a time. We got a solar collector, which is a satellite. How satellites work in this is you launch them within your orbital boundaries. Once you launch them, everything in that area gets the boost that is given by that satellite. You cannot have overlapping satellites, and satellites will come down after a certain amount of time. So whereas we have a lot of generators right here, I'm going to set up the solar satellite right there. So nothing, until this satellite falls, I can't have another satellite overlapping these 7 tiles. And like I said, it'll probably come down in 10 to 15 turns anyway. But that'll give us a lot more energy from these tiles. And as you can see, we now have plus 13 energy per turn, which, needless to say, is nice. We finished Alien Sciences, and I'm going to go right for... Alien Adaptation. No, that takes quite a few turns, so we're not going to do that. I really want to find this... Oh, we're going to actually... No, terraforming is another one that takes a little bit. Alien Ethics. Xeno Sanctuary, alright. So this is going to take quite a few turns to finish, but this will help us finish one of our quests for Harmony. So I'm going to go for it. I don't want to go to war right now. I don't have a powerful military. I'm trying to be a nice lady. Not that I think they're going to let me. They are colonizing north, so that kind of cuts off our route to the north, but that's okay. We can trade with our other city for food and production, or we can trade with them for a science energy exchange. I think we're going to do that. We have 1 health, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab this colonist, and then hopefully this will finish up soon and we'll be able to start getting some health from them as well. There are a lot of aliens down here, so I'm gonna just mosey on out. Alright, we finished the copper. Let's go grab this xenomass. People are starting to declare war on each other. It's always good. I like how there's this whole continent over here, and I think there's only 1 civ on it. That is lucky for them. That's a lot of reason why I like to play on Pangea, because you don't get civs who kind of get isolated and can get overpowered like that. But, alright, we can harvest the xenomass now, which will give us a lot of fruit. It does take energy to maintain it, but xenomass can be useful later in the game, so we're going to do that. We're going to start our next turn. We're making friends everywhere, that's good. I prefer not to fight a ton of people. The more people that are on our side, the better. If you know what I'm saying. We do have an expedition right here, so we're going to take that down. And now that he's done with that, we're going to grab one of these. I don't want to grab the pharmaceutical. As you can see, the times for these buildings have dropped drastically. I'm going to grab the clinic for now for the extra health. I don't really need to worry about the ultrasonic fence right now. We have quite a few military units here, and there's no aliens in sight, so the fence may not be necessary here at the moment. Once my explorer is done down south, I'm going to come up into this area and see what's going on. Let's see. We can't get float stone, so we're going to probably just come over here and build a mine. We are up to turn 68, and we are running a little low on time for this video. I think around turn 70 I'll stop. Well, the aliens did not like that I was expeditioning down there. That's unfortunate. Another unit killed. Damn. Oh well. Such are the struggles of a new planet. I have a feeling that these two are going to butt heads. If they haven't already. So for now our goal is to kind of, I think, expand down here to block off land routes to the southern part of the continent. Kind of give us monopoly over that. Alright, we got our colonists done. We are going to build another explorer because we lost our last one. Pardon me. I do want to settle on this city. It's this city, yeah. I do want to settle over here somewhere. I kind of want to get the coast, but I don't think I'm going to be able to unless I drop it on one of these resource areas. I'm going to keep the standard Civ mindset and only go up to 6 tiles away. I never realized there was an expedition site right there. Wow. I don't really want to put it down on a place with a resource, but I don't want to get too far away either. Though maybe for now I can actually expand down here and then another settlement over here later. Why don't we do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to stick with the 6 tile theory and go over here. In Civ 5, 6 tiles was kind of what I'd call optimal, because if every city got to its maximum size, there wouldn't be any overlapping. Because I don't know if Beyond Earth is the same, but in Civ 5, I already passed turn 70. Whoops. But in Civ 5, your cities could go 3 out. So if you have cities 6 tiles from each other, then they won't have any overlapping tiles, which means that you will be working to maximum efficiency. But anyway, we're going to send our explorer over here to grab this expedition site. Our colonists are headed where they need to go. We're going to build a laboratory to get some more science, and up here, going to build a... Actually, let's build an old Earth relic. It's quick, it'll give us some more virtues. I was going to end on turn 70, but since we hit turn 72, whoopsie daisy. But that's going to be it for this video. It's a little longer than last ones. Let me know what you think of the longer times, since I'm only going to be posting them every couple of days. As always, like and subscribe for more Beyond Earth and other game content, and then leave comments with any other tips you have. Remember, constructive, not insulting if you can help it. And then any other things you want to see with the Beyond Earth gameplay. But anyway, this is going to be me signing out.